it.
Let's do it.
What up, guys?
What
Welcome
up?
back to B is for Bad Movie Reviews.
Let's do it.
I'm Scott.
And I'm Let's Do It.
I was just going to say, he's
Stephen
Let's Do
McGee.
It, but I wanted to give you the option.
I had to.
He's Steven, I'm Scott, and every week we watch a movie and we tell you about it. We do hope you enjoyed our last week's movie, Attack of the Crab Monsters.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, and that one was
Yay,
actually,
we
it was
remembered one.
good concepts, just bad execution.
Exactly. Roger Corman filmed through and through,
Yeah.
but love the premise of it.
Yeah,
Absolutely excellent.
God, that movie as a modern movie would be fucking amazing, I feel like.
Dude, there's so many of these movies. Like, I wish so much that people would stop remaking good projects or remaking things that are beloved and literally start remaking shit that was shit. Like, this had a great premise, but it was bad execution.
Well, they're just
like,
going
let's
for
retake
money, man.
this.
They know that, like, remaking... What's a movie they've remade? Psycho?
I mean, Psycho's been remade. That even had a shot-for-shot remake that Vince Vaughn did.
And I mean, and that one had like 5 or 6 remakes, I want to say.
I mean, Stars Born had, I think, 4 remakes.
I don't know what the Stars Born is, but anyway, like all this crap is like, sure, it's good, and like, sure, you'll get money because people will recognize the title, but I feel like we're more exploratory as a people now, and we're looking for something like interesting and new.
It's kind of weird because I kind of have this debate a lot of the times, and I had this debate with Corey one time about what it means to be a gamer, and I was like, I don't think you're a gamer if you only play one game. And Corey's like, well, no, by definition, they're still a gamer. And I'm like, are they though? They haven't really joined.
You guys are getting on semantic views where one of you is like, listen, I'm saying gamers are people who play a lot of different games and have fun doing that, and you're saying the literal sense. It's very semantic. So it's just
I know it's very semantic, but
you're both technically right. You're also both technically wrong, I'm sure, in each other's views. So it's just take it as you will. I do think that our definitions of movies have evolved. We'll have people out there who will only want to watch the biggest movies.
They'll only watch movies in theaters, like the blockbusters, like anything that's big and popular, but nothing that's not in a theater.
Disney movie that comes out, they'll go see that garbage. They'll go see the
garbage,
every Marvel movie that's garbage now. Like that's all they'll see. They won't try anything new. I remember that old. It's kind of old. It's probably from the early 2010s. God, what is his name? Who's the guy who plays Harry Potter? Daniel Radcliffe?
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe, yeah.
He was in a horror movie.
Tusk.
And I don't remember what it's called. Whatever it is. I watched it when it was in theaters. I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. It was really good. It was interesting. It's like a lot of horror.
Yes, it's the one where he turns into a walrus.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, then it might be horrors, or I don't know, or
I don't think it was
Guns Akimbo. He's in a few horror movies nowadays.
Yeah, but this is from like the early 2010s. It's probably one of the first movies outside of Harry Potter, and it honestly it was really good, but it bombed at the box office because people are like, yeah, he's the Harry Potter guy. I don't want to watch him if he's in only
Woman in Black.
Woman in Black. Yes, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, 2008. I actually like that movie. That was a good movie, but people don't want to give it.
I never saw that one.
It's outside the norm of what he does. It's outside the popularity of what he does. So therefore, it's going to bomb no matter what, because unfortunately, his name is only carrying weight in a specific kind of movie.
Well, you have that, but then you also have the characters kind of like in the movie Spring Breakers when it came out, because it was, I think it was Selena Gomez and Vanessa Hudgens, and it was a rated R. No, it was a rated R movie with, oh God, who's the guy who's always with Seth Rogen? James Franco. It was a James Franco movie. Yeah.
Did he have them like suck his dick so they could be in the movie?
I don't know. He might have. He's a not great guy, but he plays this guy named Alien.
Like, they can help my career. I'm like, they're gonna do nothing for you. They're just gonna get a blowjob. That's what they're gonna do. Like,
he plays a white rapper with cornrows.
Okay, that's terrible. Anyway, what's your point in this?
I was going to say that movie was like, it got popularity because it was the actors going away from what they were used to. They went from going to just only PG Disney projects to a rated R movie
Yeah,
about
well, you know
partying
what?
and fucking.
No. This is like because people wanted to see them naked. That's just
Oh,
all it
everyone
is.
wanted to see
Yeah.
them
So
naked.
it's like that's the level of like weirdness we have. They're like, "Oh, I get a chance to see Vanessa Hudgens' boobs. Of
I
course,
think that
I'm
was
gonna
even a
watch the
popular thing when
movie."
Daniel Radcliffe was on Broadway, because I think he did a play where he actually was nude in the play,
Oh, nice.
and it got
It's
really
just
popular
like
because it was like Daniel Radcliffe in the nude. You can see him
we want
naked.
to see people naked because we want to judge them based on our own like specific outlines. So
I mean, it's
my dick
fair.
is bigger than him, and even though he's worth like 50 mil more, I'm cooler.
Wait, my dick's bigger than Hugh Jackman's dick?
Yeah,
No
fuck
way.
that guy. I don't care if he has $600 million. I have $1 and a giant dick. It's that stupid bullshit where people are like, I
Uh,
need something. I need to hold on to something because my life is so shit.
yeah, if you have to hold on to your dick size as a compensation for anything in your
Yeah,
life, then
you're a poor person, unfortunately.
I'm sorry,
It's like
man.
the one thing you didn't do for yourself, you know? Pick something at least you did.
Yes. Plus, I always figured it's the other people's brags that I believe more than their own brags. Like,
Yeah.
if I hear from Rodney that Brad's dick is 10 inches, then I'm like, oh, damn, Brad's got a
Damn.
10-inch dick. But if Brad says I have a 10-inch dick, I'm guessing it's 4.
Yeah, between like 3 and 5. I'll give him that. About that.
I was giving him almost average.
So anyway, now that we're off of that, we are doing a very different type of movie this week.
Yes.
Psycho Goreman.
PG.
It's just it's so fucking good. This movie was so much fun.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, this is a weird movie. It's kind of like it's like a slasher movie, but like a comedy slasher. Remind me a lot of
Yes.
Dale and Tucker versus Evil.
Tucker and Dale versus Evil, yeah.
Yeah, Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Just in that like realm of comedy, the way they present it with the gore.
Fair.
So,
I mean, that's a really good take, honestly, because it does just have that, like, everything that's gory in this is more for comedy. It's not for like shocker horror or anything.
When she turned that human into a cube and then crushed it and then smeared it on her face, I was like, holy shit, that's fucked. And
there's so many things in this. You're just the gore of this is fucking solid.
Yeah, and some of it was kind of worthless. So going back to that same scene where she crushes, so she does this so she could turn into this human, but then she turns into this human for all of like, I don't know, 2.5 minutes. Like it's really like there's no point in the scene. I'm guessing like if you look at the deleted scenes of this movie, there's probably a lot more scenes with her in her human form, and that's probably what they were going off of.
Maybe, but it was just a way for. I think it was just like the insignificance of humans. Like,
yeah, it could
you
be.
use a language that even PG said that was a very simple language.
Yeah.
Oh, it's based off of this alien language. It's super simple. Haha, stupid humans. Like,
yeah,
this is gonna be easy.
The best way I would describe this movie is just like a comedy take on a slasher film. Like that's what they're trying to go about. But there's a lot more nuance in this. That's a lot of fucking fun. Like the guy, Steven, pointed out to me that he was really into Power Rangers, and I knew that right away because the way he was found was literally the same way Ivan Ooze was found. Except I think Ivan Ooze was found by construction workers, and this guy was found by 2 kids. So,
yeah.
But it was both like digging a hole essentially to find this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just, and even like the way he looked, he had an Ivan Ooze look without the silliness.
It's funny because like when you sent that message to me and I was like, Ivan Ooze, I haven't heard that name. Like, who the fuck is Ivan Ooze? And I was like,
you never watched the Power Ranger movie?
Dude, I watched Power Rangers a long time ago, but like it was one of those shows that my mom only like half allowed. Like when I was with her at work, I was allowed to watch it, but when we were at home, I was never allowed to watch it.
Dude, I went and saw that fucking movie in movie theaters. That was awesome.
Oh, dude, I would have loved to.
So fucking cool.
That would have been awesome. But
yeah.
Seriously, this has got so much of that Power Rangers vibe, though. And I looked up that guy you said, and I showed it to Jen. I was like, doesn't that just almost look identical to PG?
Yep.
Like, PG's darker, of course.
Yeah,
like a way darker color, but
they put more like pointy edges on PG than they did on Ivan Ooze. But again, we're working with like a shoestring budget of maybe $200,000 for Power Rangers, and then fucking this budget, even if it's the same budget, today it goes a longer way just because technology makes it easier to make things better.
Yeah.
Like back then, they would have needed to hire like a shit ton of makeup artists for this.
True.
But it just the Power Rangers-esque, even like the opening song for this movie has the that little opening like Power Rangers theme song that they have with the tapping on the guitar. Like it was just it's really funny. It's really fucking funny when you look at this and you say, "Oh my god, this is literally this guy loves fucking Power Rangers."
It looks like the budget is roughly around 670,000, with some estimating around 850,000
for PG.
For PG, yep.
Okay, yeah, I could see that. There was a lot of gore, although I mean, that not Austria, New Zealand movie was able to do it with a shoestring budget, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But the costumes were insane in this one. Like
I mean the costumes were so epic. They're Power Rangers through and through. Like anything you think you see in Power Rangers or even like Masters of the Universe, just very heavy plastic costumes.
Oh my god! So at one point the mom of this kid like becomes one of the aliens, and it's so funny. The watching her walk, you can tell how comfortable uncomfortable this actress is walking in this fucking suit. It's just so fucking funny. The first one's like, "No, I've been wearing this for 14 days. I'm used to it now." And the second, the actress is like, "They threw this on me today, and I don't know what to do."
I am a robot, and my arms don't move right.
It was very, very, very funny. There's a couple really good things about this movie too. It's like they do some tropes in here. One of them is like the deadbeat dad, and we were talking about this a little bit ago. It's
awful.
Like it's just like this guy's a fucking dickhole. Like
he just really is. He's such a lazy piece of shit.
Yeah, like he goes to like dig in the hole. And to be fair for this first part, the wife should have offered for them to do it together.
I mean, fair.
She pretty much said, "I'm not doing it," and the kids aren't doing it. So who does that leave? And I'm like, "Oh my god, you're such a bitch!" But then as soon as he does like the first shovel, he hurts his hand.
Yeah,
quotes.
He does a soccer fall.
He's like, "Oh god, oh no, my hand!" And the wife has to then like bury the hole. So it's like, yes, the wife appeared to be a bitch at this point, but I think this was like the first instance we get to see how crappy the dad is too. So maybe the wife has been living with this lazy piece of shit guy for so long that she's just like, "I'm fucking not doing it."
Well, they have a giant like fight about it in like the randomly like 2/3 of the way in the movie, where she just goes off on him for being a lazy piece of shit. And saying like he hasn't been working and he hasn't been doing this and he doesn't do anything around the house. And the one time she asks him to make dinner, he destroys the fucking microwave.
Yep.
And like, everyone hates the food.
Well, and he makes chicken in the fucking microwave, which is disgusting, by the way.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good.
He's like, it's my own special recipe, microwave chicken. I'm like, okay, so you reheated chicken. That's like, I hope you reheated it. I hope it was cooked first and reheated, and you didn't just fucking throw uncooked chicken in the microwave.
I love when Mimi, this daughter, leaves the table and like goes to her room, and he's like, at least she ate the whole chicken. Mm-hmm. And then the wife's like, she didn't even touch the fucking chicken, and then points to it and pans to it. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh, God. I remember doing that when I was in my early 20s, being like, I can throw noodles in a pot and throw tuna on top of it. I'm a fancy cook. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, I did it. I made and I threw some peas in there, too.
I can follow the recipe on a hamburger helper. I am a cook.
I am a cook. But it's kind of funny when that happens, because it's like I can remember being in my early 20s and then evolving to a better cook, and this guy never evolved.
You know, he just stayed 22 forever.
It's funny because I would have watched this movie with just this relationship between the mom and the dad.
Dude, I could watch an entire movie just because it is awful dynamic, but it's also kind of hilarious. But it's also like they're sticking with each other for some reason. Like the sex or something has to be epic. Like it could be or just like, the kids.
It's likely this just the kids, because a lot of people feel uncomfortable separating when they have kids. Now it's a little bit more normal, but back in the day it wasn't. And although this movie wasn't made that long ago, I think they were trying to illustrate the perfect like American Family or Canadian Family, I guess in
Yeah.
this case, because I believe this is a Canadian film.
I can't
Um,
remember, but yeah.
but it's just like that dynamic between them throughout the movie, even though they're not the main focus, is like kind of my favorite part of the movie throughout it. Like, it's really fun.
Fair. Should we talk about the worst advice he gives ever at the
Yes,
end of the
please.
movie?
Yes. Please do.
So, this little girl's debating whether she should give this gem that gives that she has is the reason why she has control over this evil,
So we
insanely
didn't
powerful
introduce the
being.
family.
Yeah.
We have a family of 4. Mom,
True.
dad, little girl, little boy. Little
Yep.
girl, little boy find a buried psycho Goreman.
Yep.
She takes the gem, Mimi,
Mhm.
and with the gem, she now controls Psycho Goreman, and he doesn't like it.
Yes.
He's actually very against being controlled. But he has
Yes.
no choice because she has the gem.
Yeah.
So
And he's
that's just
basically
that.
Galactus, just out there to destroy every
Yeah.
universe in the world. Yeah.
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 All right, now
Yeah.
continue.
So Peachy is injured and he is dying, and if he doesn't get the gem, he's going to die, and the other girl, Pandora, is going to kill him. Mimi doesn't want him to die, but also doesn't want to relinquish the power that she has because she's a ego fucking maniac.
Yep.
But also is scared that he's going to
She's a
kill them
sociopath,
because he's
really.
been saying that the entire fucking movie. As soon as I'm released, it's endless torment for your entire life.
Literally throughout the entire movie, he's threatening her nonstop. Like, I will completely burn your entrails, rip you and keep you alive, headless in a state of immortal pain. It's just like at the beginning of the
Yes.
movie, when they find him, because after they unbury him, he goes to like a junkyard. They didn't realize that he was like
Dude, this is
unburied.
insane.
And he like tortures these homeless people, and one of them he keeps alive because the guy's like, please don't kill me.
He's like, you wasted my command.
So he's in like this forever state of torment, and they find Psycho Goreman, the kids do, the next day. And the little boy knocks the guy over by
Luke,
accident and breaks it apart. And the body just goes, thank you. And
so
Psycho
sad, dude.
Goreman just goes, my masterpiece. Just like it's
He's
the
like,
stupidest thing.
You don't understand. He was in such a level of torment that he got to levels of madness no one else has reached. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
So like, and the little boy's just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
My bad.
My bad. I knocked over your expensive vase and broke it. That's it. That's all.
That's all it is. You can make another one.
So it's like there's parts like that in this movie that are just stupid silly. And it is really just a kid's movie, which is funny because like everything they do is what kids would do. But like with the added effect of a guy who's literally killing people and turning them into zombies, like
with a little girl who just doesn't give a fuck. She's so power hungry. But all right, going back to
he is crazy fucking power hungry.
But going back to this decision, then we'll talk more about Mimi.
Okay, yes, please.
So the dad pulls his daughter aside and says, "Hey,
please, right here in front of me.
When I was young, a weird man in a van once asked me if I wanted to look at baseball cards, and I agreed. I was very glad because he actually did have such an amazing collection of baseball cards, and I sat with him for hours just looking at them. So maybe you should trust your evil being who might destroy the universe and give him the gem. This is your dad advice."
And then, like, the craziest part is right after this, she goes back into a room that has, like, Jesus on a cross hanging on. I'm surprised they did this. So whenever anyone desecrates anything, I'm like, God, the church community is going to be fucking livid about this.
Dude,
I'm
sure
they
is
were.
livid about this one for sure.
So she goes in, and she starts praying to God, and she's like, I don't know what I should do. Actually, I do know. Fuck you. I'm God now. And she like rips the fucking like Jesus on the crucifix in half. Like, oh my God. Jesus Christ, literally.
Just like, the only decision I wanted from you was what shade should I wear? Just kidding. I knew it was these ones.
Yeah, she is so fucking funny. This was the funniest part of the movie, in my opinion, because I did not expect them to even like bring Jesus into the movie. And once they did, it just completely shit on this like metaphorical thing. Like, it's just really fucking funny.
But it's so memey. Like, and it's so funny because I was telling Scott the first time I watched this, I was like, this is a fucking fun movie. It's such a good movie, but Mimi is such a bitch. Like, she's almost like annoying.
It is hard to get through with Mimi because she's just a little girl who has a lot of trauma, I feel like.
Yeah, and it just sucks because, like, second time I watched it, I was probably even more annoyed, but the third time I watched it, I fucking, like, just accepted Mimi as Mimi and just loved the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Mimi has her golden moments, just some of them are not great.
Yes.
she has like, and she has a funny explanation for this. She's like, she has a crush on this little kid who hangs with her brother, Alistair. And Alistair, like, she's like, I don't like Alistair. I just want to grow up with him and marry him and like fall
and have kids
and have kids with him. That's not love. Just so stupid.
She even did hear there was another sentence in that. I think she says something to the effect of, I want to have a relationship just like my parents.
Yes. She did want to have her, and like that means they're just gonna have 2 kids. They're gonna fuck like once a year and then they'll be done.
And they're just gonna hate each other.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm like, God.
Well, and it's so I think this movie has deeper meanings than what we.
It's got so much satire.
Yeah, well, it's not just satire. It's like that family dysfunction thing that they want to just throw in there and shove it in your face and say, "Hey, this is normal, but it shouldn't be." Like, I think that's what they're going for.
If you want a blasphemous Christian batshit crazy movie that even stars Nick Frost in it, I've got a low budget one for you called Crazy House that came out recently. That's just fucking
Is it a B?
bonkers. I think it is a B movie, and it is.
Maybe we'll watch it for this.
Oh, it's fucked, dude.
All right. This movie had so much golden moments too. Like the fighting at the end, they have this made up game they play, which I still don't understand. Crazy ball. See, it's like dodgeball, kind of in a certain way, but they like grab the balls and instead of like throwing them at each other right away, they have to throw them in the opposite direction.
Yes.
And then they have to go grab the balls, and then they have to pelt each other, and each pelt is, I think, worth a point. And you need
it depends on where they hit on the body. Like the butt's worth 5 points.
Yeah. And they need 67 points, I want to say, something like that.
It is.
And then if 2 balls touch each other, like if they collide midair, that's like whoever punches switcheroo, whoever punches the other person first wins.
No, they get all their points plus 1. So in the last battle, they were at 66 when the switcheroo happened, so that's why they won.
It's pretty much like been at the end of
game winner. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. This is just a game that Mimi made up because she wanted to be the champion at everything in life, so she made up a game that she could be the champion of. And I'm sure she made up rules as it went, and then it just became this crazy game.
Yes. And like this game is crazy. Even like the aliens are all like, "Can you just like stop and explain that again?"
Like, nope, you're the boss. Fuck you.
So like at the end of the movie, instead of like a big fight happening right off the bat, they decide to play crazy ball instead to like decide the fate of the universe. Essentially,
I love how PG's like, I can't fight because I don't have the gym, and Luke took the gym. Mimi doesn't even have the gym. She was gonna give it to me, but Luke has it. So they play this game for the gym, but it's the only way for him to be able to beat Pandora is in a ridiculous game. And he's like, Mimi, you pick the game. I know you'll pick Crazy Ball because I don't know what that's called or how it's played. So you pick it. One of my other favorite scenes, though, that I have to bring up is I love the fight between the Paladins of Sidon, or whatever they're called, his like old generals from his old army. And PG. Like, that is one of the coolest and funnest fights in the movie.
He like
and the most Power Rangers fight.
His own head gets ripped off and he just puts it back on.
Oh, dude, that was so fun. And like that one guy that's like in like the weird like I don't even know what to call that, the weird like kettle or whatever, and he punches the fucking glass of it, and then all of his body like oozes out of that little hole.
Just my favorite part. So the most honorable way to like defeat someone in battle is to eat them, and he just
the warrior's death.
He unhinges his jaw.
Oh god, it's awful.
It's disgusting. And like he does it the first time, and he's like, "Now that you have witnessed this, you will never be the same again. You will have horrendous dreams and nightmares." It's just like, holy shit.
So as funny as that line is, I actually think I saw something when I was doing research on this movie about they actually had the kids film all the scenes like separately. They never had the kids on camera during any of the gore because the kids weren't allowed to be there with any of the gore.
Really?
Yeah, something to that effect. It was really weird, but I was like, "What?" So I was like, "That's why there's like they're never on camera at all during any of those
Well,
scenes."
and it's
Like,
also like it changes the way they react to things, right?
true.
Like, because that scene where they were saying you will be like affected,
Scarred for life. Yeah,
but then they just walked away and they were kind of fine, and it never came
yeah,
up again. So
yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. But yeah,
It was interesting for sure. Trying to think. There was a moment I wanted to bring up, and now I don't remember what it was. Well, whatever.
is it
There's
the
this
band?
movie. The song. There we go. Yes, the song.
Yeah,
So, dude,
I was
this
gonna
has
say
its
frig off.
own song called "Frig Off," which I
hmm
tried to find online and I could not.
I found it on
So,
Spotify.
oh, nice. So I wanted to buy
Yes,
it because it was funny, and
yes.
like it's
Oh
like
yeah.
her singing part of it and then the actual guy singing the rest. And honestly, this song is fucking awesome. It reminds me a lot of like late 80s fucking power ballads.
So much. So it was so good. It's called Frig Off with an exclamation mark, and once it scrolls back through, there's a lot of people in it. It's music by Blitz Berlin, and it's got a
Nice.
lot of other names tied to it.
Yeah,
But
I'm
it's actually
sure.
on the soundtrack. If you look up Psycho Goreman on Spotify, you'll find it.
Yeah, and they go through this whole like basically they're replacing fuck with frick. And they'll use
Yeah.
they're like frick can be used in a lot of different ways. Like you can use it when you're angry, frick off. You can use it when you're like I don't know, surprised, frick. Like
Yeah.
explaining all the things that you could use it as, and I was like, oh my god, this is so dumb.
And then I have to bring up my favorite moment of this entire movie that I quote on a constant basis now with me and my wife and some
Let's
other
hear it.
people. Hunky boys, man.
Oh
The
yeah,
hunky
hunky
boys.
boys. I don't like hunky boys. I
What do
do
I?
like hunky boys. Like I was just like, what? And
So
I'm
for
just sad that that really never came up again.
it
It
did
came up
at the end.
once
Yeah, at
when
the
he's like,
end.
"Okay, boys."
Yeah, so I gotta bring this up because it's so funny. When they first capture him and they find him with all the homeless guys that are dead or whatever, they make him stay there. She actually gives him commands to stay there, and they give him
Mhm.
some entertainment. And one of the entertainment things they give him is this magazine full of hunky boys with their shirts off. And
Yeah.
so he's looking at it. He's like, I don't even like, or do I like hunky
Yeah.
boys?
He's just
And
like,
then later at the end of the movie when he's fighting with Pandora, she slices around some stuff and she ends up ripping some of the pages of his Hunky Boys magazine. He goes, my Hunky Boys.
it's just so stupid. It's so dumb. And Pandora, by the way, is like a member of a race that had enslaved his race.
The
This is like a
Templars.
whole. And it's funny because they make the backstory seem so important and unimportant at the same time. He's
Yes.
telling like the little kids about it, and they're like, "Yeah, whatever. You're just a fucking loser. Get over it." It's just like, oh my god. Okay.
I love so many of these flashbacks, and the flashback scenes were so
Yeah.
awesomely created. Like
Yes.
they're
That's
so
probably where
visually
most of their
stunning.
budget went.
Yes, honestly. It probably is, but it's really funny, especially like one of the times, like I think the second or third time he's trying to sell a story, then they're at the diner and he starts saying it, and it starts going to a flashback, maybe like 2 seconds. That's just shut up, whatever, I don't care. And then it just stops the flashback scene. I'm like, no, I wanted to know more. Fuck you, Mimi.
That was the limit of their budget right there.
And I was like, God damn, Mimi really controls everything about this movie.
Yes. And one of the worst parts of Mimi in this movie is she turns Alistair, the boy she has a crush on,
Oh God.
into like a weird brain thing. So
Yes.
like she's mad at him because he won't play ball with her, and then she goes to Psycho Goreman and says, "How do you get someone to like you?" And he goes, he had told a story about how he got like the prince of something, like a really fugly
Yeah.
prince, to be fallen in love by this other person, and like the insinuation is he turned this other person into a horrendous creature, so she had no choice to be with the ugly prince.
Probably.
And so that's what he did. He turned this like little boy into this horrendous creature, and they never turn him back, which is
Nope.
fucking crazy.
The end credit scene is just Alistair.
Like,
well,
at dinner
during
with
the
his
credit
parents.
scenes, I should say, not
Yeah.
the end credit. The during credit scene is him just eating with his family as just a giant brain blob with eyeballs who can still
Mhm.
talk somehow telepathically. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's just like really fucking stupid, but also really funny at the same time.
Also, God, I gotta say, this end credit scene. Did you watch the end credit scene?
Remind me what it is. I think I did. I
So
feel like I always do.
they go back to the end council, like
Oh,
the
yes,
council in
and
the sky
the
that sent
gun.
Pandora after
Yeah.
PG, and they're all just like, "Well, we're fucked. He's gonna destroy the universe. What should we do?" Well, we did have a plan B. And they pull out a pistol and say, "Well, who wants to kill themselves first?"
Yeah.
Sorry, I know trigger warning here. But
Yes, but like the plan B is funny. Like I almost thought they were gonna pull out a literal plan B, like the abortion.
that would have been funny.
I thought that would be really fucking funny. But they pull out a gun. I'm like, oh,
like I feel
here.
so like this is so fucking bad, and it's I've had this happen in my life so many times. Like I am definitely like I feel bad for anything that has to deal with this topic, but this was so funny.
Yeah, there's a tasteful way to do this, and they did it very tastefully. They didn't like show it on camera or anything.
Yes,
they're just making a joke. It's not crazy. Like we can all laugh at things that are horrendous. That's kind of the point in life. So, but it was
they didn't show it. They didn't
funny.
Have the
but I would have preferred them. I would have preferred them use Plan B because I think that would be fucking hilarious.
That would be.
So stupid. One of them takes the pill and just blows up or something. God, that would make me.
Oh God, that would be actually really funny.
Yeah, that would be so fucked.
But I want to tell you too, this is actually kind of fun. Apparently, this movie is actually based off of the director of this. Watched this movie called Rawhead Rex, which is basically this evil being comes down and wants to destroy all the universe, and it's this being that can just do a lot of crazy things and then grow into a giant like fucking PG does at the end of this movie, goes kaiju level. But it was actually a Clive Barker who did the Hellraiser series.
Yeah.
Who did that movie. And he said he hated it, but he was like, it'd be really funny if we mixed that movie and E.T. together. And so that's why he added the little girl finding him. So he wanted it to compare it to E.T.
Amazing. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all of our stuff on this movie. You want to jump into ratings?
Yeah, let's go for it. I'll have you go first.
All right, this one I actually liked a lot. I'm gonna give it a God. What do we make our 4?
Cornhole bitch.
Cornhole bitch. I like this movie a lot, and I want to give it a 5. Just some elements of it kind of like don't hit as well as they should. But for the most part, this movie was really enjoyable. There's no like turning it off and on to get through it. There's no like getting up to use the bathroom during it. You just fucking watch it all the way through and you have fun. This is definitely a solid cornhole bitch movie.
I'm gonna one up it a little bit.
This movie cornhole bitched me.
I'm going to one-up that a little bit and say the line that I always hate saying because it's just so horrendous, but I'm going to blind cornhole bitch rate this. I'm going to give it a 4.5. I think this is as close as you can get to a 5 without crossing that margin.
I don't like using the 0.5 system, but I told Steven it was bullshit, but apparently he doesn't care about my opinion.
You told me I could have the 4.5, and that was the only 0.5 I could have.
Yeah,
only if I added the blind cornhole
you have
bitch.
It's a 4.5 if they're blind. Okay, that's how it goes. No blindfold. They actually have to be blind.
I hate our rating system so much. This is the episode where I get canceled.
Yeah, God, I missed that movie.
Oh God,
that movie. They should have the Toxic Avenger versus Psycho Goreman. That would be a fun like mashup.
The second movie was like kind of bad enough for me where I almost don't want to keep going, but I kind of want to keep going with the rest of the series because there's 4 of those Toxic Avenger movies before they did the remake. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, and apparently the third one is better than the second one, and then I think the fourth one,
the first,
actually gets really fun again too. And there's a whole like comic book series I think with it too.
Nice. All right. Anyway, sorry, you're giving it a blind cornhole.
I am giving a 4.5. Like I said, I think this is as close as you can get to a perfect B movie without ever like.
They did really well on this, honestly. Like this, they fucking killed it. There's only a few caveats in here where I'm like, okay, I didn't enjoy this part as much. I didn't like this part. This part was a little stupid, and those were very rare parts in the movies, but they still existed. I didn't like 100% love it, and that's the only reason I didn't give it a 5.
Oh yeah, and that's kind of the way I am. Like, if there's still some things like, and no movie's ever going to be perfect. My
No,
5 out of 5 is never going to be a perfect movie, but it's going to be the movie to me
but
that's
they're
in my
perfect
eyes
for you.
perfect. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And so there are some things, like I said, the first couple times I watched this, I really just hated Mimi so much that it really kind of drug it down a full rating for me. Like, I probably would have given it a 3. Well, you wouldn't let me get it a 3.5, and I would probably have given it a
No.
3 or a 4.
I probably give it a 3.2.
But after multiple
Actually,
watches, like
3.235.
I want a 3.829,
All right, all right, all right.
Thank you.
That'll be a semi-blind, non-cornholed bitch, I guess.
A semi-charmed kind of life?
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, okay. But yeah, I think this movie is one that a lot of people should try to go out and see. If you can find this movie,
Yeah.
find it, watch it, please. You'll enjoy
Honestly,
it.
it is a lot of fun. You guys should watch it. It would be a fun for date night, for a silly fucking night, honestly. Like,
Oh, seriously.
if you guys are into
Movie
like
night
gore
with friends.
movies,
Yeah.
this is a perfect gore movie for a lot of people. It's very approachable
It
versus like
really is.
your fucking trash slasher
Well,
movies.
and the thing that's fun about it is it's rated R, but it does feel like a kid's movie. And
It
that's
really
the
does.
weirdest fucking thing. I don't know how they managed to balance that so well. And it's because there's nothing like weird sexually or anything weird, like
For
really
sure.
too demonic or too demented.
They
Like
kept
everything's played for
pure
laughs
slasher,
and
which
for
was
fun.
great.
Yeah. And so it really toes this line where it's like, how did you make a kid's movie that's rated R, but I would still show a child if I was okay with showing them gore?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good job by them. Honestly.
Yeah,
Very awesome
seriously.
job. I hope
Yeah.
they make more movies. I hope there's another
Me
Psycho
too.
Goreman.
I want another Psycho
I want
Goreman.
to see.
That'd be awesome.
I want to see Mimi older, like more angry.
Oh God. Maybe she's like nice as fuck now. Like she totally changed after this.
Yep.
After
All right,
she
guys.
finally said I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In Morse code.
That was Psycho Goreman. We hope you enjoyed it. What are we doing
Yes.
next week?
Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter. The Jesus who's fighting vampires who are killing the lesbian community
Very
in
similar
Canada.
to Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter, I think. I don't know.
Oh, totally. Totally.
All
Just as good. Just as entertaining. I was
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Catch us next week with Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Bye.
Bye.